Hello everyone, welcome to Property Portfolio. I'm Shmriti. For our show today, we have invited a very special guest.
Seems like I fall 2 steps back every time I get my wheels moving. Feels like they're coming off the tracks. There are times where I'd be lying.
So without any suspense, please allow me to share with you all that today our guest is our newly elected NRNA President for Sydney, New South Wales, Mr. Nanda Gurung.
This is my time. Won't quit, I've just begun. This is my time. Won't stop till the battle's won.
Nandaji, first of all, congratulations on being elected as a NRNA President for Sydney, New South Wales. I guess this role holds such a power, but also with power it comes a huge responsibility. And earlier I had also watched your older interview where you had mentioned how you have been living in Australia for 26 years, and before there were like no one sort of to, let's say, guide you or help you, and you had to basically survive or live on your own because there was no sort of a guidance. But there is NRNA now, like who can sort of support us or guide us if we need. So Nandaji, let me start off the question asking you as a president, how is NRNA providing the support in connecting us as a Nepali community and bringing that unity in our community?
First of all, thank you very much. Basically we are, as a NRNA Australia, it's the national body of National Council of NRNA, Non-Resident Nepali Association. We were formed in 2005 and now we are in 2021. Over the years, there's been many great social workers who have invested a great deal of time and, well, even money supporting our Nepali community. So here we are with the 16,000 registered members. We represent 150,000 strong Nepalese diaspora in Australia, and I think we claim the best NCC in the world out of 82. And I think we're second in number of membership, but in terms of delivering works, like all the programs, we're the best.
Yes, I agree. And Nandaji, I have also seen your Facebook post, and then indirectly you are also supporting our community through so many social work. Is there any sort of platform that NRNA provides that maybe helps to uplift Nepali community, let's say, financially?
Yeah, we support, well, we work with all the Nepalese and non-Nepalese businesses these days. We have something called a National Entrepreneur Conference every 2 years that that supports our entrepreneurs, upcoming entrepreneurs, to show them that there are people in the community who are doing this. It works as a inspiration to those new entrepreneurs. We have so many of them now, the thousands of businesses, thousands of entrepreneurs. So here we are doing very well in terms of doing our own business, be our own boss. That's that part. Then in another part, when we deliver programs with the help of all those entrepreneurs, businesses like Metro Homes, especially Nepal Festival. We involve so many businesses, so many individuals. All our programs mostly supported by businesses, mostly from Nepalese background. But we are slowly changing the direction because we have received so much support, but I think we should be heading to a slightly different direction because it's not sustainable to asking for support all the time. Because there's so many programs, so many projects we do in other Nepalese communities. So there's too much pressure on our businesses. It's become an obligation to them to support NRNA and our projects. We don't want that.
Yes.
So we have thought about differently. Now we've got something called grant and resources team that will seek resources from Australian government, local, state, as well as federal government, even Nepal government. So if you can bring those resources from those governments, then we don't put too much pressure on individuals as well as Nepalese businesses, even though they are happy to support.
Yes, yes. Thank you for clarifying that. And also, I personally believe, I know you must be so busy, but even when I sort of tried to approach you, you were so approachable, and we really appreciate that kind of sort of leader who are approachable, easy to talk to, and also at the same time down to earth.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And I also like to take this opportunity to mention to all the viewers that Metro Homes and Partners is also offering the entrepreneurship startup capital. So anyone, whether youth or however your age group is, if you are willing to know more about how you can achieve the entrepreneurship startup capital, please feel free to directly contact Metro Homes and Partners or contact me via Property Portfolio, and we'll be happy to guide you. So, Nandaji, moving ahead, I guess you have seen Australia growing, I guess you have seen Nepali community growing, and like we mentioned earlier, so many Nepalese community are not only sticking to 9 to 5, but they are also doing their own business, and you also have your own successful mortgage company. So, with your experience, if there is any viewers out there who is wanting to, let's say, purchase a first home or investment property in Sydney, and Sydney is, to be honest, it is expensive. So with the experience, what advice would you give to those viewers who is looking to purchase?
The thing is, they need to save first. Have a habit of saving first, save the deposit. Then also, talk to people like us, your friends, who give you good advice. Don't just jump into something because you never know, because there are many good deals in the market in terms of home loans as well as your properties. There are so many professionals you can approach, so it's good to have discussion. Ask for information. I think that's how you'll get good deals in the market. Always.
Yes, it's always good to do some research,
Correct.
I guess.
Correct.
Yes. Now, they also in terms of Metro Homes and Partners, as a company, the team have worked so hard that they have successfully sort of been able to complete the Leppington project that was recent, and Austral project, and despite of the COVID, we had seen so many buyers sort of approaching us to buy their first house or land and house packages or even investment property. So in terms of talking about NRNA stepping into and providing the platform to, let's say, invest, do you have any message to Metro Homes and Partners, like how maybe company can join hands with NRNA and create some opportunity that will sort of uplift not only individual but the entire community as a whole?
Look, we're always looking for options. If you approach us, we'll look into your proposals. That's first thing. Secondly, as I said, NRNA it's a non-for-profit organization, not a business. Even though we would like to make some money for our members, our supporters, we don't directly do business. Our income all come from either membership or sponsorship, grants, things like that. We don't actually conduct any business because we are a not-for-profit organization, and we are actually now becoming a fully charitable organization, tax deductible, if you know that. That's where we are heading to, because that's our aim as well, to be a tax deductible organization. In another hand, I have a new concept where we're going to create a company. It's going to be called something called NRNA Investment Company. We'll have a separate subsidiary company which will do a business, which will make money for us. Basically, it actually means we'll have our CEOs, directors, and shareholders. So this group will actually raise funds, identify business over in Nepal as well as here, and part of the profit will go into NRNA, and the rest obviously to the shareholders. It's happening very soon. In the past, a lot of our NRNA people have invested money to make money for themselves, obviously. But it has nothing to do with the NRNA organization itself. Now, as I said, we are creating a new company where we will make money for our NRNA association as well as obviously the investors. I think that's when we can work together, all the Nepalese businesses, Nepalese entrepreneurs. They're looking to diversify their businesses. Over in Nepal, will provide employment for the Nepalese people over in Nepal as well as here. So let's see how we go.
Yes, I think I should say great mind thinks alike, like with your vision and also the CEO of our Metro Homes and Partners, Gananda Karki's vision, it's sort of similar to sort of uplift and to expand the business that only does not profit the individual but the entire community. So you never know, maybe in future we might be having some kind of conversation to support the vision you have, Nandaji. So lastly, Nandaji, like we also like to know as a company as well, we would love to support you in your term as a president. So what do you think, like how can we support you to help you and grow in your term as a president of NRNA in Sydney, New South Wales?
There are a couple of ways you can help us at the moment, being very honest. You can do direct grant. You can just approach us. Also, we are bringing some policy where you can do a direct debit. The money goes to our, it's going to go to our social welfare fund, which is supporting lots and lots of Nepalese students and others as well. People in difficulties, as I said before. Actually, we are running out of money slowly because it's always outgoing only at the moment. So that's when the businesses can support us, individuals can support us. And other thing is, when we have like projects like Nepal Festival and other meaningful community projects, you can support us by sponsoring our events. I think there are two ways you can do that. We would be happy to talk to you on all the businesses out there.
Yes, thank you, Nandaji, for being so honest, upfront, and also non-biased answer. We really appreciate once again your views and your time that you have given us today. To all the viewers out there, once again, if you want to know more about the entrepreneurship capital that startup capital that our company is offering, please feel free to contact us. And beside that, in our next episode, I'll see you again with our different guests and with our different topics. So till then, please take care.
It's my time.